Co-starring with this young little lady. You know what's crazy is we shot the movie almost 2 years ago, and she was 13 years old. And she's so beautiful, and was beautiful then, and just so adorable, and just this big puffy afro. And on day one, she was a little quiet, a little reserved, because we hadn't met each other. And it didn't take a lot of time for her whole sassy side to came out. And I was like, okay, all right, you ain't playing. Okay, excuse you. But then I knew right then and there, the little producer of me was like, keep that in the movie. I said, do that. And this is the first time that I've played a father. And so I'm a daddy in the bounce back. And to have this girl play my daughter, I knew from the first scene, and I'm not just saying it to be cute or be nice, she killed it. It was effortless. It was seamless, and our little chemistry. And I'm the corny dad who's trying to be cool, and she keeps reminding me of that over and over again. But this young lady's on her way. I mean, she's just got natural skills. She's so beautiful. She's a humble spirit, just a happy spirit, and it was just a true joy. When I heard the news about Nadja and stage 4 cancer, I actually heard it from Bill Bellamy. And he called me. He sent me a text first, and I was like, stop playing. And then he called me, and we had a brief, succinct conversation about it to where I knew it was real. And honestly, I just stopped. I mean, you know, if I had a superpower, you know, I used to say some old zany, weird things about, you know, X-ray vision and, oh, I wish I could fly. And honestly, if I had a superpower, I wish I could just rid the world of illness so that everybody gets an honest chance at a beautiful life, you know. She's gonna bounce back from this and go on to live a full life. And that's what the movie represents. To all my baby girls, homies, and fans, just look at her and think about your sister, your daughter, your mother. Just think about a loved one. Think about yourself. If this was happening to you, would you want somebody to help you? We're not asking for a lot. That could be a nickel, 50 cents, $1. If 1 million people give $1, do the math. I can't imagine being 15 years old and wondering. And what's so great about her, she doesn't think that way. She's like, okay, I got this thing. It's this weird thing. It's like, okay, I got to give up my hair for a while, whatever, but I'm going to beat it. And I'm going to continue living my life. And that is why I know she's going to beat it. Now, the doctors got to do what they got to do. And medicine is medicine. And she's got to pay her dues, and she's got to do what she got to do. But that spirit. But when I heard that, I was like, okay. I called her mom, and I was just, I said, I don't know what to say to you. I said, but are you okay? Is Nadja okay? I want to help in some kind of way. And so that's why we're here together now. This isn't a secret. I don't know if she knows this or not, but we're dedicating the movie to Nadja. She's so great in it, and she's going to be on that red carpet. If I got something to say about it, she's going to be on that red carpet. She's going to get her moment. She's going to get her moment, and she's going to see how, she's seen it once or twice, but she's going to see people enjoy her and what she was able to bring to the big screen. I mean, it's not easy to make it in this game. And to be 15 and make it in this game, I can only imagine what she's going to be doing 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And she will be doing it 5 years and 10 years from now. So I'm just here to show her love and help her as much as I can. And by helping her, if we help other young people, period, who are fighting cancer. You know, my uncle's wife beat ovarian cancer. My acting coach's wife dealt with ovarian cancer. So my mother struggles with multiple sclerosis. So I don't struggle with any of those things. I just deal with life, you know.
When we were running all the tests and everything, just a whole bunch of people started coming to visit me, and I was a little upset at first because I didn't really want people to know, but I ended up being okay with that because the people around me told me that it's gonna be okay, and I surround myself with people that I know are gonna make me feel good throughout this whole process. So that's what really helped, and he is one of those people, and I really appreciate that.
Now, does that sound like a 15-year-old girl? I mean, I know I wasn't that sophisticated and that calm, and just peaceful in my nature at 15 years old. And so that just proves how strong she is. And that's the will. And that touches me and that humbles me. So I'm sad that this is happening, but I'm kind of like, and maybe I'm just not worried about it because I know the will inside of her. And she knows she got to, what she's got to go through is not always going to be fun, but there's big sunshine at the end of that tunnel. And we're gonna fight together.
Be happy. I mean, I'm happy all the time.
She really is. It's kind of annoying, but I'm giving her a pass right now.
Yeah, I love laughing and smiling, but also crying is okay too. Like whatever you're going through, whether you're going through something similar to what I'm going through, whether it's something small, crying can help. And once you're done crying, and you let it all out, you start to realize things that you can do to make yourself feel better. And honestly, when I was first going through this and when I first found out, I cried for a couple of weeks. It took some time for me to realize that all I had to do was be happy and be grateful, because there are people in worse situations than what I'm going through. So, yeah.
You're amazing.
Aww, yes, you are. I was kind of hard on myself when I first watched it, because I was just like nitpicking at little things that I did that I wish I would have done differently. But I think that's a part of the whole process, is learning and watching yourself so that you can know how you want to do it differently next time. And I'm excited to see it. It was really funny, and I think everyone's gonna like it.
It's funny to listen to her because she's nitpicking. Like in the beginning of I've been doing this for 23 years, and I still nitpick. I still, I don't watch myself and go, oh, look at me, that's me on TV or in the movie. You go through a little. We're all vain. I mean, that's just the game. But it's funny to hear her, because in the beginning of my career, I did all those things. Oh, I should have done that. I would have, could have, would have. But as far as this premiere, for me, it's just a big party. It's just a celebration. I'm so proud that. My mother gave me a card that sits on my mantle, and it says, "Leap and the net will appear." And that's been my life. That's been her life. That's what I came from.
It was a lot of fun. I will say I didn't know exactly who he was at first.
I am so
at first, but then my mom showed me all his pictures, and I was like, wait a minute, I know him. I've seen Criminal Minds a little bit before.
Right.
It's good, you're good. And it was a lot of fun, and I was really nervous at first because this was my first feature film, but
you can't tell.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
I'm good at hiding that. But it was a lot of fun.
Oh, Nadja is just, she's one of a kind. She's just got a love of life. I mean, she's always happy, and even when she gets an attitude, it's from a happy place. She's just throwing a little stank in it to let you know she's here, that she don't take no stuff. She just has a joy for life. And, when she was acting, she really wasn't working. I mean, maybe in her mind she was working, but she's like, this is all I got to do. This is so fun. And so she'll say she was nervous, but you couldn't tell.
He's good at cracking jokes, or trying to.
I'm not Kevin Hart, but I got a couple jokes hidden away.
Yeah. When I first met him, he was really welcoming, and he wasn't
stuck up.
Yeah, stuck up or anything. It was really nice, and he just made it a lot of fun, and it didn't really feel like work for me. I kind of just did it. So, yeah. I mean, here and there I would forget my lines, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, Nadja, you messed up. But, it was okay because it was still a lot of fun, and everybody was just fun on set. It was awesome.